Hello, and welcome to this ongoing Trails of Cold Steel Let's Play series with me, SLJRPG. A little bit about me. I'm a British Let's Player that plays a whole bunch of JRPGs that you can check out on the channel, and I played every single game up until this point. That's why would I be here otherwise, if not? So you'll find them on the channel. I get stuff wrong sometimes, pronunciation-wise. I sometimes get them wrong. I call them J-isms, so if you hear me say, oh, that's a J-ism, if I say something wrong, it's probably that is what I'm referring to. But we're finally here. We're going to start Cold Steel 4. We're excited. We're looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun old time for one and all. But I think the best thing to do is to just get into it. Actually, maybe a quick rundown. In the previous game, kind of ended with this big event at Heimdall, chasing all the story. They talked about the mobilization plan, which allowed new cities, and the Mobilization Act, which allowed all people of Erebonia to start a war against Calvard, which seems to be the goal of Daddy/Imperial Blood and Iron Chancellor, the Imperial Blood and Iron Chancellor, Mr. Gideon Osborne. After that, we did notice that sort of darkness consumed the city. It turned out to be none other than the Dark Dragon of legend. It turned out to be a kind of spawn of the gods that created the world itself, and was the cause of many a problem 800 years ago. They returned, we fought them, all good, and then in that time, well, first off, we had Milliam Orion, our friend, turn into a weapon and sacrifice themselves in order for us to defeat the Black Dragon, thus killing the main character, which I think for the first time in this series, truly killing, unless they're going to bring her back in this episode, which is totally fucking possible, because that's what they did with Crow. After that, we had a big eruption of all of the Divine Knights. So we had Ironhood, picking her Divine Knight. We had Crow reveal himself as Azure Siegfried and come out with his knight. We had Rutger come out with his. We had Cedric come out with their go into the Vimini Apocalypse, and we had Mr. Gideon Osborne come out with their one. So I do believe that's all of the Divine Knights, apart from one that we have now seen. But without further ado, I think it's just better to get into the new game. Kind of ended with the confrontation between Gideon and Reen, which then Gilead proclaimed, let us destroy the world, or let us play out the world's future together, or something along those lines, or let it begin. We're not going to go for very easy, hard or nightmare. We're going to go for normal. Nice. Nice. This, we get you two. I'm going to take this one. Got a whole bunch of droplets. A whole bunch of other stuff. I'm going to get a champion. Nice. Items that will be available in game once you reach a certain point in the story. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to get them straight away. But I'll take them nonetheless. Now, are we going to start the game at some point into the storyline? That seems to be the general theme. 1206, August 1st. Midwestern outskirts of the Erebonian Empire, the remote town of Ulster, somewhere we have not been. Or have we? The distillery, the Stein Rose. The sunny spot. See that? The sunny spot is what?
After 2 weeks of confusion and panic, a sense of quiet has finally settled over Heimdall.
Yes, what confuses
This somber air comes after the funeral of Prince Olivert, a service unattended by his father, Emperor Eugent, who remains in a coma.
Of course,
Furthermore, the Imperial Diet announced after an emergency session yesterday that the national mobilization law would be enacted immediately. The unanimously approved measure was put forth in response to a string of terrorist attacks masterminded by the Republic of Calvard. All Imperial subjects are required to offer their full cooperation at the government's request. With With a new law in effect, the government has imposed rationing, instated a draft, and started requisitioning supplies for the army.
So, obviously I forgot about it, but Oliver, of course, was in the Courageous and got exploded up, along with Victor Arciad. And of course it wasn't actually done by Calvert, it was done as a ruse via the powers that be to seemingly blame Calvert to amp up Arabonia for an invasion. But, let's go. I don't understand what's happening. Looks like something major's occurred. His Majesty being attacked like that, Prince Oliver passing away. That lightning's... I'm not too sure about Oliver dying. Milliam felt a bit more normal, just want to say that. Lightning strike 6 months ago must have been a sign. Adios, please guide our Prince's spirit into the afterlife. That draft thing. They're talking about. Does that mean us too? I've seen many of these conscription programs in my day, ever since I was young. What's gonna happen, Kai? I don't know, Tilia, but I'm sure we'll be okay. I'm sure. As long as we have the braces and those people from Thor's. Yes, we have been to this town before. Okay. Is Sandy okay? Ah, of course, Sandy. Okay. I heard that the school is under lockdown because of the attack on His Majesty. We haven't heard from her yet. I would have never let her go if I had known this was going to happen. Oh, there you are. Ooh, brave hairstyle, mate. Mia Matham. What happened? You look like you ran all the way here. We have an emergency notice from the provincial government. It says we're due to start receiving draft cards from next week. Males aged 19 to 45 will be targeted. Wait, just a minute. It's so sudden. It's too sudden. This is it, everyone. The war with Calvert is unfolding before our very own eyes. We're going to be asked to provide surplus goods to make any contributions we can. We'll be able to strike back the ones who carried out these attacks on His Majesty, Princess Olivert, the pride of Alstair. Ah, of course, Olivia. So Oliver lived in... That's it, Oliver's mum is from here. And this is the place where I grew, and that's where Sandy's from. Makes sense, okay. I'm tickling all together now. We must do whatever we can. Do you not agree? I do see what you mean, but... And this is the blackness that rippled across Arabonia. It's true, the people of Alstair, Prince Olivert was the source of our pride. We can't let this gutless act of terrorism against him and His Majesty stand. Given the circumstances, it's an honor. If we do not rise to the occasion, we should not deserve to be sons of Arabonia. Curious, but we need to cooperate whatever we can, it seems. Hold on, everyone. What in the world is happening? What's with everyone all of a sudden? Aldman Bow, Yorinek, even you, Gasco. Kai. It's okay, Telia. It's okay. Things are starting to get a little complicated. Why don't we head back home? Okay. They look very much like they could be, Rhys Arnor's. That black wind. It's outside the building. Seems like it's blowing in from the basin. Love a new area, though. Give me all the new locations. Western Arabonia, Lemaire Province, Ordis, the port city. Who goes there? Who won't woo? Sorry, if you hear my pug snoring, she's currently decided to flop herself on my feet. Rather than on the bed, literally 2 meters away. So, who might we see here? My secret. Yuda, aren't those? Yeah, they don't look like they're from the provincial army, though. Why would they be soldiers from the Imperial army rather than the provincial army? It's just like the Civil War a few years back. I mean, we're really on the cusp of war again. Looks like the Unified Nations army is joining the war against Calvert. The naval fortress has been vacated too. Its personnel have been absorbed by the Imperial Army Division. War with Calvert. Well, I've heard of rumors. Makes me wonder why the new candidates to seat the Cayenne household is planning. Looks like the family of Count Florad, who are temporarily managing Ordis at this time. You also know that. Those guys. What? So something's coming from over by the station. Interesting. Karl Regnitz. So much political drama. That's pretty shocking to see him here. Well,
if it isn't Heimdall's very own Imperial Governor, Karl Regnitz.
We obviously know this is a Floriad.
Although he's temporarily left his beloved capital to take office as interim supervisor here in Ordis.
Meaning that the Empire has finally started to move in earnest. A conscription office has just opened here. It's only a matter of time before draft cards start going out. No one can afford to be careless here. We Thor's graduates least of all.
Indeed. What's more, with the inscrutable darkness enshrouding Heimdall, we are unable to confirm the safety of Ferris and the others.
Interesting. This is also two people that did not appear in CS3, and I wondered where they were.
And though the Viceland army has mobilized, it would be quite unreasonable to expect them to handle everything by themselves. It seems we will need to find some allies and take action as well.
Yes, including those who embody the spirit of the Horned Lion. Class VII, my dear gardening friend included.
Here we go. We mobilize. It seems it's school life, and then we mobilize against the threat. It's the second part of each game, but I'm not against it. I think everyone loves this one, right? Central Erebonia, suburbs west of Heimdall, leaves. Am I? Are they really conscripting civilians now? Frankly, Pops got his notification just yesterday. There's a big conscription office that's being set up right over in Granville. War with Calvert is nothing short of a foolish endeavor. His Majesty were conscious. There's no way he would allow this. Can't believe Ash would shoot the Emperor. That scheming bastard was a Calvert spy all along. Doesn't say anything definite about it in the Imperial Chronicle. We have heard a thing from the branch campers since everything started happening. I've tried asking the authorities, but I haven't got a response so far. Well, I haven't been able to get through to Mr. Selstein either. Damn it, I hope they're okay. Where's Rasheen, is what they're gonna ask. Guess Sister Rasheen isn't back still. I don't know where any of the branch campus students are. I wonder what happened to them at the capital 2 weeks ago. But no, it's not that far. Huh? Wait, is that... Jingo. Huh? Jingo?
Hey, long time no see. How you been holding up?
Don't look like nothing's wrong. When did you get back? You were supposed to be in Heimdall.
Yeah, it's been a rough ride for sure. I just got back last night. Me and this one have been packing things up.
Leaving. You're packing up? Does that mean you're gonna leave, Jinko?
Yep, sure am. Things are looking pretty bad. Oh, right. I got a message from Rosine for you. Told me to tell you she wouldn't be back for a while and said she was sorry.
But, no. What does she mean by that? Gina, Frankie, everyone listen. What is it? What happened? We just got a message from Heimdall. A special train belonging to Thor's military academy is coming here on the cargo line. For real?
Oh, faster than I expected. Guess Meek's info was spot on. I better scram before she spots me.
Interesting. Meek is an indication that Jingo is at least on some sort of good side. It's not going to be... well, no. That noise. Is that your flingers? They are okay. You have to go to the cafeteria. I'm sure they're hungry. Huh? It's from the main Arc Royale from the main campus. The train, it's red. What's going on?
So this is the branch campus. But Instructor Makarov, why were we sent here so suddenly?
Who knows?
Indeed.
But I guess we're gonna have to take part in this messed up curriculum.
Okay, we recognize these two at least.
I never thought we'd come back here under these circumstances.
Major Michael.
Wow, this place is pretty nice.
Wait, what the fuck? Okay.
I hear that one professor guy built some kind of training facility here too, yeah?
Is she meant to be a student? Because she's still quite young.
Maybe while Princey Boy's off doing his duty, I'll have myself a little fun.
Interesting. An Ouroboros. A definite Ouroboros enforcer. Heimdall, the Imperial capital, Vanquir Street. As begins the big march. It's the Panzer Soldaten, which is something that new form of war that they've never seen. As we get
Holding
Alan.
such a huge military parade like this is definitely suspicious, especially considering how they put everything together so quickly.
Saying this inside of a military thing is probably a bad idea. It's bugged, mate. There she is.
I'm worried about Class VII, but I've got my own mission as a soldier of the Empire.
The love of his life.
If I want to protect this country and Bridget, I shouldn't be hesitating.
Alan is very relatable. Oh, haven't seen you in a while.
Vivi disappeared without a trace. I haven't heard a thing about Class VII. Norton's been acting weird too. I should probably get out of Heimdall for a while.
Whoa, arson. Something seems weird. Everyone's faces look so scary. At this rate, I might get drafted soon too. Just wish we knew Tower was safe. Dear. There you are. Ah, you two. You must be Petrie and Fiona. It's nice to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you too. Sorry about getting in touch so abruptly. No, I understand. We've all been having trouble contacting our loved ones after all. Let's go someplace quiet and talk. Alright. The useless nerd, Macius. What's that useless nerd Macius doing at a time like this? The sister of Elliot, the love interest of Macius, the parents or grandparents, or the auntie and uncle of Toa, I believe is correct. Interesting. And wow. Supreme Commander of the Imperial Army, General Van Dyke.
It goes without saying, but a harsh, bitter struggle lies ahead of this nation. We find ourselves faced with a war, the like of which Erebonia has never seen.
Is that a Panzer rule? Yeah. Oh, that's 2.
But we will prove triumphant. We will bring to bear the finest strategies and the full might of the Imperial Army.
Whilst the things flicker in the background.
And with the Rhineford troops' cooperation, we now possess the greatest military force Zemuria has ever seen. I give you my word that this conflict will be over within the year.
Okay.
I come before you all today to announce the War Council's decision. We will punish the Republic of Calvard for their crimes and subjugate them under the might of the Empire.
The hour will be upon us soon. We will begin the greatest military operation in Erebonian history. Operation Jormungand.
This is so interesting that we can't see Aler spawn anywhere. Oh.
Jormungand,
Shira!
the mythical serpent that swallows the world. It's a fitting name. Way too fitting, if you ask me.
Shira. This is where you need to play all of the games in order to get this far.
This is Silverstreak. Yona, do you read me?
And we got a Yona as well. Ariston, Erebonia, Crossbell City. We're actually going to war, huh? No way, like, seriously? Rufus is dreamy and all, but he's kind of scary. Damn right. Oh, Cope. Are you said too, Cope? Our heroes will keep us safe. Ooh. The mist came this far as well. Heroes. Who were they again? This is totally messed up. These are like people of Calverdian descent. You said it. Why should we have to join this dumb war? It's going to be bad for business. That for sure. Well, the business is probably least of our worries now. And there we go. Unbelievable. Not 2 minutes after I got back from the capital either. Jingo's probably got things covered up on her end. Looks like I'll have to settle things with the rest myself. They're really curious and I would like to know more about them. The Ninavelli. The Crawfords. No word from Juna. Man's been asking around, but not yet. I wonder if she's okay. If she's ever coming home. It'll be alright. Your sister never lets anything get her down. Wherever she is, I'm sure she's doing fine. So, you think Oscar and the others will come back from the capital soon? Tomorrow? Maybe, judging from the last message we got from them. Sounded like they're on their way. They're probably just held up with all the soldiers surrounding them. Does anyone know what's going on with Yuna? I tried to contact her, but... Excuse me. The Hayworths. Everyone, which getting everyone. Don't you live in the residential district? With the Hayworths, right? This is Ren's real parents. Hello, it's nice to see you again. Is there something you wanted to tell us? Well, it's like this. Hi, guys. Rio, Henry, Ken, Nana, Colin. About time you showed up. So, are we starting our game in Crossbell? It would seemingly be that way. Hope you're still okay, Randy. I hate to admit it, but this war does sound like a pretty good business opportunity. We're actually going to put on a show without Aler or Theodore. Rixier's not going to be available for a while either. We should talk about this one when Sunday gets back from the hospital.
Hey guys! Sorry I'm late!
Here we have Sully. Who are these people? Aren't you a reporter and aren't you one of Ilia's friends?
Hi there. Good to see you again.
Yes, of course.
We joined up with Sully along the way. It's a long story.
This is Guy Bannings' ex-wife, and obviously the reporter Grace. You don't say. What's going on?
Ilia's going to be moved from St. Ursula. They're sending her to Armorica for physical therapy.
What? This is who should be
Things
shitting
are getting
themselves.
worse by the minute. What's gonna happen to my home?
Master Shin.
In all likelihood, the Republic will fall to the Empire.
We haven't seen this guy in a while. Ooh, we're actually getting a name. Are you trading company? Crossbell branch manager, Cowley.
Sal, how can you...
Sal, sorry.
The World Serpent is slithering ever closer. You should leave this place and go to Remiferia for your own safety. I've already cleared it with the Elder.
No, there's no way I'm leaving Ellie behind. We're Hayaway, aren't we? There must be something we can do.
Pardon me.
Hey there, Mr. White Orchid Dragon. Guess I'm calling a bit late, huh?
Interesting.
That's the guy from the Imperial Army's Intelligence Division.
Oh, it's quite all right, Scarecrow. Now, what's this about? The business we discussed before? Or perhaps the other matter?
Nah, the other thing's already being handled. Don't worry about it. I'm calling about our little business arrangement. I want to get everything settled before the Governor General gets back.
Very well. Let's discuss the terms.
What are the terms? Terms?
So, you still haven't been able to find Tio?
That's Jonah. 30 arch below Crossbell City in the Geofront X sector.
Sorry, nothing yet, I'm afraid. None of my contacts have any clues either. But don't worry, I'm going to extend my search outside Heimdall. Give me some more time and I'm sure I'll turn something up.
Who said I was worried? I'm sure Randolph's with her after all.
But then again, the debaucherous prince got himself blown up over there, so I guess anything can happen.
Maybe not the person to say that to.
No! Sorry. Forget I said that. I mean, don't lose hope.
Thanks. Like I mentioned before, Governor General Rufus is currently in Heimdall.
So you got some time.
We might not get another chance like this. Help those kids make the most of it.
Well, duh. You don't need to tell me twice.
Also, it's interesting that all of the writing's in kind of like a Cyrillic language.
Man, what a train wreck of a call. I don't know how to deal with stuff like that. Anyway, so she's that idiot prince's girlfriend, huh? Complete opposite of him, but I guess they're a good match. Or they were. It's them!
Here we go. Who's this gonna be? I mean...
Yona, we're almost at the destination.
You better be ready to back us up.
Who do you think I am?
I know, of course, Robbie Draymond is Lloyd. So, voice is Lloyd. The shell.
Shara, take this. If anything should happen to me, you can use it to contact the others.
Poor Shara.
Estelle, Joshua, and Ren, it's all up to you now.
Trails in the Sky Crew. Cross. I'm assuming. Prologue, Nightfall. Orchis Tower, Governor General's office. Yes, so Lloyd, Estelle, Ren, Key, and Joshua. And I saw Ellie as well, I do believe. Yes, there she is.
We managed to make it this far. Onward and upward.
Estelle sounds like Sarah Valstein. Liberian Bracer Guild member, Estelle Bright. Liberian Brace Guild member, Joshua Bright.
But seriously, we really appreciate your guys' help, given everything that's going on right now.
Especially you, Lloyd. You're still on the wanted list, aren't you?
Here we go. Lloyd Bannings, former SSS detective. Secretary to Speaker McDowell, Ellie McDowell.
Yeah, but Arios, Risha, and Noel caused enough of a distraction to take some of the heat off my back.
We're glad to help. But we're the ones who should be thanking you. It's encouraging to have you here with us.
Gina's Royal Academy student, Ren Bright. Former Zero Child, Key Bennings.
I still can't believe you brought the little girl with you.
I missed you too, Ren! She's just as overwhelmingly adorable as ever. Hey, Kia, can I give you a little squeeze? Please? Not if I give you one first.
There we go.
Squeeze! Oh, I'm being crushed by cuteness, obliterated by adorableness.
You're shameless, you know that?
Estelle, please control yourself. Don't forget that we're here to gather intel on what happened in Heimdall.
Indeed. So, Trails in the Sky, the
Right.
Crossbell series coming together.
First, we couldn't get a hold of Tita, and now it seems like the whole continent is headed for war. And then Olivier and Toval.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We owed Prince Olivert a lot. He was always going out of his way to help us.
The great grand orchestrator of everything. Possible Grandmaster of Ouroboros.
I still can't believe it.
If he is dead. Unless he's not dead, sorry.
We haven't been able to reach Tio, Randy, or Yuna either.
Hey, Ren, you found out something important during those orbital network tests in Liberl, right?
Yes, it was during the wireless connection trials we were running. The project was a collaboration among Liberl's CCF, the Epstein Foundation's Crossbell branch, and Erebonia's Reinford Company. 2 weeks ago, a significant volume of data was uploaded from Heimdall. It's probably heavily encrypted, but I'm sure it holds some clues as to what happened there.
Indeed.
I traced the data transfer, and it was sent to the core terminal of this tower.
The thaumaturgical sector. It was created as part of the ritual for the Azure Zero project, right?
Right. After the annexation, though, the Governor General had it sealed off.
Probably because the only ones who can operate it are the alchemists of the Croix family. But somehow, it seems like someone's using it now.
We're gonna get a Croy family member appearance.
Well, we can figure that out later. Right now, we gotta focus on what we came here for. We need to find out what happened in Heimdall that day, and what they're planning now.
Whatever it is, it must have something to do with what's going on behind the scenes in Erebonia. We can't even start putting together a plan to help until we have a clear picture of what that is.
We're counting on you, Estelle. You as well, Joshua and Ren.
Yeah, we'll be counting on you too.
Yep. 2 former Ouroboros
We're gonna do our
enforcers as well.
Maybe I'll finally get to have some real fun here.
Maybe. But not right now. Orchis Tower, 20th floor. Open up camp menu, all of this stuff. But I'm going to say, if you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe.
Yes! Right! Yeah!
And we will see each other
Right!
next
It's my
time.
turn. My turn now.
Where we will make our way through the tower with this unsuspecting team. But I'll see you guys then.